What's up, gamers? GamerDad here. So we have the version 20.40 update, which was implemented earlier this morning. And as a result, we have some significant updates to report on. So the battle between the IO and the Resistance at Tilted Towers has concluded. And of course, the Resistance has won. We've defeated the IO. We've got a bit of a change to the evolution of the battles. They've typically been moving around current POIs, and there's been a blimp above, but that's now changed. We now have a brand new POI in the game. It is known as the Collider. The POI looks extremely cool. There's lots of henchman chests, lots of coolers there, and there's what appears to be a doomsday device at this location, which launches you in the air if you hit it. And I'm going to get into more, and I'm actually going to release a separate video just about the brand new POI. So enough about that for now. Next, in the 2040 update, we have the Sideways Showdown week. Now, as part of this theme, there's some quests to gain some XP, and as well, the Sideways rifle and the Sideways minigun have been unvaulted and are back in the game. These will be in the game until May 24th at 8:59 a.m. And then there is actually going to be a new set of quests and a new theme, which starts May 24th at 9 a.m. One thing that is different is to upgrade the sideways weapons, you can just now upgrade them at a regular bench. And this is, in fact, one of the quests attached to the Sideways Showdown week. It's upgrade one of these weapons at an upgrade bench. These have not been unvaulted in competitive playlists, just as an FYI. Next up, the funding stations are now live and they exist at all major POIs. So this is your chance. Based on the trial period, you can now drop those bars and fund either the shield bubble or the balloons. So get out there, drop those bars, and fund the item that you wish to bring back. I can tell you 100%, and I know others, some of my subscribers are behind me on this one. I'm hoping for the balloons to come back. The shield bubble is just meh. It's not my thing. So I'll be dropping my bars for those balloons. Comment down below. Let me know what you're going to be dropping your bars on. Next up, as part of last week's the 2030 update, they had the trick shot unvaults that brought back the flintlock and the hunting rifle. And as part of that, the drop rate of utility items was increased. And so I guess based on positive feedback or based on some circumstance, the decision has been made that in zero build, these drop rates are going to continue indefinitely. So that affects the Rift to Go, the Shockwave Grenade, and the Cow Catchers. So you're going to see those much more. Another update, which I'm not too sure how important this is for everybody, but apparently now V-Bucks that are purchased on a PlayStation can now be accessed across other platforms. I noticed mention of the Xbox, on PC, of course PlayStation, Android, as well as cloud gaming services. Absent from this update or mention was the Nintendo Switch. So I'm assuming that they are still not, that you can't access PlayStation V-Bucks that you bought on the PlayStation on the Switch, but that is to be confirmed. If you know otherwise, you can comment down below and let me know. Of course, though, V-Bucks that you're earning through your Battle Pass, Quest Packs, or Save the World games, those are shareable across all platforms, and they are not impacted by this. So there's been some performance updates that have been made. So for players on the PS5 or the Xbox Series XS who are running 60 frames per second, they're now going to enable the low input latency setting by default, which should help performance as well. The 120 frames per second mode on the PS5, they've changed the setting around. They say it's to make it easier. I didn't think it was hard to find last time, and in fact, it was right on the main page. You couldn't notice it, or it was hard not to notice. However, they've now moved this setting, so if you go into your settings, go into video, you can now toggle 120 FPS mode on and off. Notice you will not actually see this setting if your TV/monitor does not support 120 FPS output. My TV does, and I can tell you, once you enable this setting, you notice a huge difference in the gameplay and the graphics quality. Another cool update is that Arena Fill has now been enabled. So that means that whether you have just yourself, one person, or maybe you've got a duo, you can actually now play duos or trios and just they'll automatically fill in that missing person. Previously, you would be ineligible for those game modes if you didn't have sufficient numbers. So I think this is pretty cool because then at least as a solo, you're not stuck just playing arena solo. The same as if you've got a duo and you wanted to try out trios, you can fill that spot in and try that out. So thumbs up for that one. Comment down below. Let me know if you think that's good or bad. Lastly, there were two bug fixes mentioned here. One of them was about players not receiving social notifications when they were in a match in a party with another player. I honestly don't care about these social notifications myself, so no impact to me. Secondly, there was apparently an issue with the UI of the Anvil rocket launcher not always appearing, and apparently this bug has been fixed. Again, this doesn't really impact me because I don't use the Anvil rocket launcher that much, and so I didn't even realize that the bug was, actually around. So that is it for these updates. Hope this video was helpful for you. As I said, check out my video on the new Collider POI location. The location looks super hot. So drop a like on the video, leave me those comments, and most importantly, please subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate your support. I'm hoping to reach 100 subscribers before the end of the month. Please help me out. So until the next video, this is GamerDad out.